Steve Womack has been on social media bragging about the one big beautiful bill. And unless your idea of beauty is cutting food for kids, giving tax breaks to yacht owners, there's nothing beautiful about this bill for Arkansans. So let's take a look at what Congressman Womack is actually bragging about. Hi friends, Robb here, running for Congress in Arkansas's 3rd District. I want to show you 4 tweets from my opponent, Congressman Steve Womack, and then give you the truth behind them. Because what he's calling a big, beautiful win is actually an ugly deal for Arkansas families. First up, he tweeted this. Over the past 24 hours, I had the honor of making history, presiding over the longest vote ever held in the House to help pass the One Big Beautiful Bill Act. And this morning I continued making history by proudly voting to pass the bill and prevent the largest tax hike our country has ever faced. Here's the truth. This bill didn't prevent a tax hike. It preserved tax breaks for billionaires and corporations, breaks that were already set to expire. Meanwhile, it raised costs for working families by slashing the child tax credit, cutting food assistance, eliminating housing support. So yeah, it made history. Just not in a good way. Here's a second tweet with Congressman Mike Simpson. The One Big Beautiful Bill Act is now headed to POTUS just in time for the 4th of July. Now that's putting America first. Let's be honest. Cutting programs that help kids, seniors, working parents, while protecting special tax loopholes for yacht owners, that's not putting America first. That's putting billionaires first. That's putting corporations first. That's putting the donor class first. That's putting the President of the United States first. Not putting America first. Third tweet. A big, beautiful win for America. And this was a retweet from the House Republicans. It said, in this big, beautiful bill, we got $12.5 billion. This is historic investment in air traffic control. Well, maybe if you hadn't ruined air traffic control, maybe you wouldn't need to invest this much. But anyways, look, I want safe airports too. But pointing to one shiny item doesn't change the fact that this bill cuts over $1 trillion from healthcare, housing, education, on and on and on. It's like lighting your house on fire and calling it a win because your garage didn't burn down. Goodness sakes. Here's the 4th one. Congressman Womack tweeted, the big beautiful bill eliminates waste, fraud, and abuse of Medicaid and SNAP programs, not our social safety net that helps vulnerable Americans every day. Congressman Womack sounds a little defensive, doesn't he? Thou dost protest too much. Besides, what he says is simply not true. The bill cuts Medicaid. It cuts food assistance, SNAP. It cuts affordable housing programs. Calling these life-saving programs waste isn't just dishonest, it's dangerous. Because when politicians gut the safety net, real people fall through the cracks. I believe budgets are moral documents. And this bill, it tells us exactly who and what Steve Womack is fighting for, what he values, and it's not you. If you want the truth about what's really in this bill, what you and your family need to do now that it's the law of the land, go to robbforcongress.com/uglybill. robbforcongress.com/uglybill. You'll find a 2-page guide that you can download for free that will help you know what steps to take next. And if you're ready for a congressman who fights for working families, not billionaires, then join us. Let's make something actually beautiful together.